All right. It won't be long. I'll be pulling the heads off of it. I'm going to go in the house. Amy just got home. It's probably 6 o'clock. I got the headers. Still got to pull the headers off of it. So put it on the lift here and jack it up and go up underneath the fender wells, take the fender wells out of it so I can get to the bolts over there. It's a little bit easier with the fender well out of it. And get the headers off of it. And then I can pull the heads off of it, get the rock arms off of it. I might take them off here in a few minutes. Just loosen the bolts off of them, take them off. I got the valley pan out. It's sitting over there. All the other stuff I laid on back of the truck. Alternator, pipe, belt, gaskets, intake, all the coils and valve covers. I got my friend at the machine shop. He's going to resurface the heads for me and put new valve seals. I'm thinking it's going to end up costing me about $600. So I'm going to have to go in the house and look for something to sell. So yeah, it'd be nice to sell some pussy. I ain't got that though. Then again, if I was a Democrat, I would. But no. You got to get this done, one way or the other. I don't know. It's about 2 hours worth of time in on it, but the hardest part's going to be getting these headers off. They ain't going to be too bad because they already got studs in it, and they got double copper gaskets, so, and them stainless steel headers. It shouldn't be too hard to get off because it ain't been so long. I had them off putting a new rear main seal in, but this is the first time the motor's been internally into, as far as I know. This was a GMC factory truck. This is their truck. They drove at the factory in Texas. So it's got 250,000 miles on it, near about. So it's about time for it. Has a new water pump I just put on, and it's still blowing water out of dust. It's got to be a head gasket. I done put a new thermostat there. New thermostat. Still got hot. New water pump. I got here yesterday, and the water hose runs down through here, and I was pushing the water hose closed, and wasn't nothing going through it. So I said, well, shit, it's got to be the damn water pump. But it wasn't. Put a new water pump in it, burped the whole system. And no more than 10 minutes into the job, it was already bubbling the water out of the, once the little thermostat come open, it was bubbling all the water out of that reservoir tank there. And so it's got to be a head gasket. But it just went bad yesterday. So. And there ain't no water in the oil, thank God. The oil still looks perfectly fine. Well, it sticks out of it. I didn't pull the bolt off of it, but thank God ain't no water in the oil. The lifters, you would see milk and the lifter valves if it was, but everything looks fine. Put my glasses on. Everything looks fine up in there. Pretty good and clean. See, these new model motors, like if this is the old Chevrolet, I'm going to change the roller lifters in it. While I'm in here, it ain't but $180 for them. And that way, if I want to change the cam in it later, that, these got them trays in it. that when you push the lifters up, it holds the lifters up in there, so you pull the cam out without the lifters falling. But the lifters on these are up underneath the head. So right up in this area here, and this area over here, is the lifters, but they're on the underside of the head. So you got to pull the head to get a hold of them. It's got a blowed head gasket. Might as well go on and do what I can do while I'm under there. And it's like I said, it's already got 200 and some thousand miles on it. I'm pretty sure one of them is going to probably go out for long anyways. And I'm going to, if I can come up with the money, I'm going to put a new rocker arms. I'm going to put that whole unit there and not change the trunnions. I can buy the rocker arms cheaper than I can buy the trunnion set, and be better. The better rocker arms. And if I just change the trunnions, I'd still have the old rocker arm. So this way I'm getting everything new. I mean, they're not anything modified, but they're still stock, but they're better new than they are, I guess, used or replacing the trunnion. And that being burnt out back as when I had a bolt rung off in the header back there, and I had to take the MIG welder and weld a washer to it. It's got aluminum heads on it. Welded the washer to it and welded it to the bolt and got it out there. So, and it caught that on fire. It had plastic over top of it and some shit. I might go in there and get that out of there and put some, see if I can buy that and put a new one in there. That'd be a good thing to do with that. I've been wanting to get that out of there anyways. I can just take it out and put paint over it. Looks like my light still went dead too. It's pretty good light right here, but it don't last long. I got another one over there charging up. All right then. It's always something. Let's see if I can get some help and take the hood off of it, and I can set over in here and work on it. I don't know. All right then. It let light in. I won't have to have as much light if I take the hood off. All right then. You have a good day. Later.